Hey guys, it's Legacy of Empire, and today I have a new video for you. And this video is a channel update slash announcement of my next mock. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. We've passed 600 subscribers, which is really awesome, guys. Only 400 away from 1,000, which is going to be a huge mark. And of course, for those who've been around for last year, you already know once we hit 1,000, I'm going to do a giveaway of some kind of Star Wars set that'll be out whenever I hit that. So we hit it today somehow. There's obviously a whole bunch of new sets that just came out, even other ones that have came out a couple months ago that could be done as a giveaway. So, and of course, we have announcements, a bunch of new sets coming out in August. So if we hit by August, there's some new sets right there. But now let's get on to the video. So first up, guys, channel update. I finally got the armies done for the year. Took a lot longer than a minute to. I had somewhat torn apart Sullust. I said somewhat. I still have that small chunk over there, but I've gotten enough of it torn apart to where I'm ready to start my next mock. Especially since I freed up a bunch of base plates that I needed for not only my army building, but for my next mock. Hopefully I won't need all these, but I definitely needed at least 4 of these. So now I have some freed. I can start my next mock. Fortunately, for the next mock, I have a bunch of the parts I can use from Sullust in this mock. And since I took a bunch of it apart, I already got plenty of parts to start the mock, and hopefully I won't have to buy too much, but I'm guessing I probably will because it's just how things go. Other than that, besides my new mock, I have nothing really too much planned. For next year, instead of doing army videos, I think I'm just going to do one giant minifigure collection video. I wanted to kind of do it this year, but just how long it took me to do the army videos, I realized I probably shouldn't do it because it's going to take forever. And considering how long it has taken, I didn't want to take it 4 months and start a mock next year, you know. So next year, instead of doing a bunch of army videos, I'm just going to do one giant minifigure collection. That way you guys can get an idea of how many minifigures I actually have. You guys can probably be able to see how big my Imperial Army is compared to like my Rebels or Clone Army. It will give you guys a better idea of size. And also, I might throw in my non-Star Wars figures too, so that way those who like other themes can see what other themes I do collect, because I do like other themes, even though I don't collect too much of other themes. But I do collect a lot of other themes, and it'd be kind of cool to show off what minifigures I have of those. But besides that, nothing too much planned. Mostly just going to be some mocks. Speaking of mocks, I'm changing up my plans. Originally, I had planned to do mock and then kind of something smaller, like building like a ship like I did the Ebon Hawk, or maybe like a little diorama. That's something I probably would keep as a display. I've done 2 Hoth ones, and of course I've done the Ebon Hawk. But this time around, I'm going to skip on ahead to the mock, just because this, I want to try to get this mock done fast as I can. Not just because I want to get it out of the way, just because I already know what I want to do, I already have plans for it, and faster I will do it, faster I won't want to do it anymore once it's done. And also I can move on to my big project that I really want to do. But I want to do this one. I want to get out of the way, build it, and hopefully also kind of test myself, because I want this mock to be a test. And also, I want to see if I can get it done faster than my other mocks, because all my mocks have taken a lot longer, especially Sullust. Now, you guys are probably like, what is the new mock? Tell us. Well, if you haven't figured it out by looking at the minifigures, which I have had the camera looking at them for the last 4 minutes, and I know some people have talked about how I do stay in one spot too long, and I am sorry about that. But I was purposely staying on these guys for a reason. So, for those who been around since I started Solus. You guys probably really know I did a poll on Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram, go check it out. The same name on Instagram. I did a poll of what the next mock I should do, and the 3 mocks I picked were Solus, Endor, and I can't remember the third one. But the third one, I think, going to get like 2 votes, so it's kind of blown out of the water. But Solus and Endor actually tied, and I had to ask a family member to break that tie for me. But since so many people had voted for Endor, I felt like I needed to make an Endor mock for those people who wanted that. And also, I always wanted to build an Endor mock, at least a proper one, because I have built mini ones. I wanted to build an actual proper one, a big one. So I decided, I even said this, I believe, at the beginning of Solus, I was going to do an Endor mock afterwards. So if those who've been around that long, you guys already knew what mock was coming. But yes, Endor is going to be the next mock. I'm hoping it will be smaller. It should not be it definitely will be not as tall as like Solus. I'm hoping it will be smaller. Solus was a lot bigger than I had planned, even though it was only about 4 of these, and plus like 132 base plate and a whole bunch of these 16 by 32s. So hopefully this Endor will be smaller. I'm hoping to keep it about 4. We'll see how that works, because that has failed me a couple times already. But I'm gonna try to make this, keep it small. This mock is gonna be based off of the Battlefront game, just like the first one, like Solus. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want it to be different. I don't want to do the classic Battle of Endor scene like we see in the movies. I don't want to do this classic Walker Assault we've seen from the games, because those are a lot of the mocks a lot of people make. But I would say this is based off the game of the first Battlefront one that came out in 2015, and this is going to be one of the small maps, which those who play that game, you know, there's probably about 2 or 3 small Endor maps, and I'm going to build one of those, and one of them is going to be an Imperial base with the landing pad. When my first update for this, I will have more pictures and stuff like that for you guys, where you can see what I'm talking about. But it's gonna be another Battlefront inspired build. Also on Endor, but besides that, it's gonna be different. I think it's gonna be different. I've never seen anyone build this mock this place before, so it's gonna be different, new, something I don't think anyone's ever seen in LEGO, so it'll be fun. Kind of like what I was trying to do with Solus. Even though people have kind of done some Solus mocks with hangers, Solus was still kind of rare. And Endor is common, but I'm doing something that's you never seen before, which I'm trying to do with this channel. I want to build more rare, more never seen stuff you never really see. And yeah, I already have a bunch of the parts, guys, so I'm going to get started pretty soon. Hopefully I will have an update video within a week or 2, maybe more, depending how much I get done. I'm gonna say I'll try to get some images, maybe some pictures to post of what the map I'm specifically talking about for those who don't know. One thing I will say is I do have plenty of the gray parts also just from Solus. I have plenty of brown for the dirt from my Geonosis mock. Only big thing is for this mock is green. I don't have very many green parts plant wise. I have a whole bunch of grass from the Balmora, so I will be able to put those to great use. Of course, Endor is not just grass. It has trees, it has bushes, it has all that. So I already made a Bricklink order. Got a bunch of these cool little plants. I think there's over 100 in here. So this is going to be probably the first out of maybe a dozen. Hopefully we can keep it under a dozen of plant parts for this mock. This is going to be the first mock outside of Balmora that I'm going to be going heavy on plants. That's something I really want to test myself to see how well I could do on plants. And of course, another thing about this mock is too, it is going to be the kind of final test to see if I'm ready for this big mock I am planning. If I can do it right, if I can do the terrain right, I will do this next big mock. And one other thing is, for those who don't, for those who know Blackwell Bricks, He's the one I bought these from. Great guy on Instagram and on BrinkLink. So shout out to him for these plant parts. I probably will be making a lot more orders from him. So quick shout out for him. He has sponsored mocks in the past. He is not sponsoring this mock currently. But I just want to shout out to him for these plants. These definitely come in handy, and I'm sure I'll be buying a lot more parts from him. And then, of course, a lot of you guys are probably like, what is the next mock you're planning after Indoor? This big mock, what this mock is, that this test matters, you know. I'll tell you guys a couple things about it. If I do it right, this is going to be the biggest mock I ever build. Also, it should be the biggest Old Republic mock ever built. So there you guys go. There's a hint. It's going to be an Old Republic mock. And hopefully if I do it right, it will be the biggest one ever built, unless someone builds one before me and beats me in size. But either way, this mock I'm planning on building, no one's ever done it, or at least done small ones, but never done anything bigger than like one of these base plates, or even like one of these, really. But it's going to be my biggest mock personally if I do it right. And this is the mock I've been planning for the last 7-8 years. I really want to do it. I've been stocking up parts. I've obviously collected so many Sith and Republic troopers. I even bought more right here to make some more, make some aliens, make some non-helmeted ones. So I've been stocking up on Old Republic troopers because a lot of you guys have been wondering, why do I need so many of these? Do I have any big mocks planned? And also some of you have been asking me, when am I going to build an Old Republic mock? Some of you even asked me, is that going to be the next mock, or will it be the next mock? Sadly, it's not the next mock. That's going to be Indoor. But the mock after is Old Republic. And with this mock, if it goes well, it's also going to be the turning point of the channel, because it's going to start a new series of other Old Republic and also mock some other eras of Star Wars that no one really does. So cross your fingers that goes well. As for what the mock is, I will give you guys one hint. Well, besides Old Republic, I'll give you one hint. It's in the trailers. If you guys watch Old Republic trailers, it's going to be something from those trailers. You guys can comment down below what you think it is. And if you get it right, you will get an extra entry into the giveaway when I hit 1,000. But that's if you get it right. You only get one shot. If I see you comment twice on what it is, I'm not gonna tell you if you got it right or not. But if you get it right, I will give you an extra entry when we get to that 1,000 subscriber point. But yeah, so obviously I guess it's kind of two hints. Old Republic is from the trailers, and yeah, those are the next two mocks, guys. That's all I really have planned for now. I might do some other stuff here and there. Maybe we'll see. I'll see. Army videos I'll do every year. Next year though, it's gonna be a kind of like collection video. Gonna start on Indoor. Hoping to get Indoor done by end of the year or beginning of the year, somewhat. Kind of like I had planned for Solus. Of course, Solus got done in May. I'm hoping to get it done a lot sooner than that, because I originally wanted to get Solus done by like February, where that did not happen. So I'm hoping to get Indoor done a lot sooner, a lot quicker. And also I'm hoping Indoor will prove to be my final test that I'm ready to do this big mock. So that's all I got planned for you guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Let me know what your guesses are for the Old Republic mock is. And also, guys, let me know if you're excited for Indoor or the Old Republic mock. I'm honestly pretty excited. That's all I got, guys. May the Force be with you, and have a great July.